It might be going again. I can't really tell. I think that got it. Yeah, you're very close on Annabelle. You're like super close to Annabelle, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, it started. I think. Alright, there we go. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Weird. Another technical difficulty. Per usual.
That's fun.
Yeah, there it goes. Alright, we are now live. That was it. That's so. Every time it's a different technical issue. I'm just making sure. Alright, cool. Alright, we're good. I believe. Yep, cool. That's it. Alright. Howdy, everyone. Sorry. Technical difficulties per usual. Okay, so tonight's live stream was originally intended to be a ghost hunting, a paranormal investigation here. For those of you that joined the last live stream here, you witnessed firsthand while I was here. That's my phone. Sorry, talking right now. I'll pause there on live stream. For those that watched that live stream last time, we intended to do a paranormal investigation. And after talking for a little bit, right as I basically put my hand on the door to the museum, I checked to the minute. Someone at home, where I live in Los Angeles, broke into my house while my wife was home. It happened simultaneously. I didn't actually know that the break had happened about 40 minutes after, when I finally decided to check my phone before we went to go full-fledged paranormal investigation. So if you watched that last one, that's literally what happened. And for those of you that are kind of wondering what happened there, the lady was caught, which was insane because as all this was happening, the Ovilus literally said justice almost to the minute that she was arrested. And then the REM pod, for the first time I've ever seen this do this, was almost, I don't want to say malfunctioning, but was blinking red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, nonstop. And then someone was like, oh, that's sirens. And during that entire live stream, I basically had like a 1 hour kind of like, not existential crisis, but almost like interstitial crisis of trying to understand what all this was happening. And eventually what ended up happening was, after talking to Wade and Tony and Rick and everyone else here, my theory is that our friend behind us knows that I do not have any sort of fear toward it, but the only way to bring fear to me is essentially to target the ones that I love the most. And the timing of everything was absolutely absurd. It was literally minute by minute. We checked the Ring cameras and we checked the live stream and could see that they happened at the same time. And so if you want to watch that live stream, feel free, go through it. It's a lot of just like me panicking and not understanding what's happening and trying to figure things out and be a good husband while I'm in Connecticut. My home is in LA. That was crazy. And then tonight's plan was to do a paranormal investigation. But now, we were supposed to be leaving tomorrow morning at 10 in the morning. We now have to wake up at 5 in the morning for something that got completely changed earlier. And it's a very important day tomorrow. So we're probably, there's a couple paranormal devices set up right now, a handful. But this is probably going to be more of a couple cool things I want to show you that we've been working on here. I have a surprise for Wade and for Rick, who are both here tonight, that I've been working on for a very long time, if you've been staying tuned in this whole process, and maybe a little bit of a Q&A type of situation. But for the sanctity, for the sake of what we're working on tomorrow, and Evan is with me, and it's, like I said, it's very important. I can't say what it is yet, but it's something you all will be very excited to know when we can confirm that it is happening. I have to prioritize that. We will have a brand new video on the Overnight channel in just a couple days from Sally House. Almost done with that one. And then after that, we have the Belisca Axe Murder House coming out. And then after that, we have Malvern Manor. And then after that, we do have our episode that we shot at the Farrar Schoolhouse, Sam and Colby School, where Matt joined me for that investigation as well. So we do have 4 new episodes coming out that are not Warren House. For those of you that are like, it's too much Warren House, but I've basically been here every single day for the last like 3 months, getting everything ready. First thing first, I have to announce contest winners, because we had a merch box last month and some postcards as well. You can send postcards in. And then all of those entries get compiled, and I'm picking 2 winners. through a random number generator, right? All of your orders go in, all the postcards in, you all get a number, and then I do a random number generator, and then I look at what that is, and I pick those people. So I'm going to announce those 2 people now, and then you will be getting an all-expense-paid trip from anywhere in the world that you are, with a friend each, flown all the way out, all of your travel, everything provided to you to get you to here at the Warren House and Museum to stay overnight at the house with me for a paranormal investigation. And you will be the first ones ever to do that besides my team, because on November 1st we open to, let's say, like the public, and you will be in here at the end of October before anyone else does. By the way, if any of you are coming to this house, we're going to play a game of Demon or Mouse right now. 1 second. It's either Demon or Mouse. I don't know what that was. Oh, yep, it's a mouse. I got a friend over here. Uh-oh, I really don't want to hear a trap go off right now. There's a mouse, I'm not even kidding. There was a mouse inside the mummy. It just ran inside the mummy. Inside this mummy has a little mouse. I don't know if I should have said that or not, but anyways, sorry, little frazzled getting everything done. But for those of you that are coming to the house and you have booked your overnight stay, I just want to say, 1, thank you. From November 1st all the way until May 10th, basically every single night, all the nights that we made available are sold out, which is just unreal. And because of that, it has motivated me to just kind of go the extra mile, the extra mile, the extra mile. And what we have in store for you at this home, I believe, is going to completely shatter all expectations. Yes, of course, you have this entire room and the passageway and the basement, but some of the other things that we're now putting on display in the home, some of the other things that we've built over there, and some other things, I'll show a few of these tonight, that we've set up in the carport. There's even more that you will be now having access to for those of you that are coming here to stay overnight. All right, let me pull these people real quick. Hold on. Let me see who the people are real quick. Whoa. Walter. It's not Walter. Walter was a rat. These are mice, and there's not trying to tell me there's not many of them left. That might be one of the last ones standing. We did determine that some of our little tippy-tappy noises were mice and not demons trying to escape their enclosures. So, 1 second. All right, so the winners, sent them to us. There we go, got it. Okay, so yeah, all the people will be getting all expense paid trip out here. Again, all the nights are sold out, which is absolutely insane. Also, for the record, yes, I know the Conjuring House is going up for auction on Halloween. Yes, we are working on opening a new museum for the Warren Occult Collection, so more people can be able to come and experience the artwork, the items, the history, the legacy, the family, all of it up Ed and Lorraine Warren, as well as all of the artifacts. And that would mean a new location. And as of now, it seems like our plan is still summer next year, which is why our bookings stop at May 10th, just to answer that question. And with all that being said, before I announce these next contest winners, we're doing one last round of these merch boxes and winners that can get an all expense paid trip. So right now we decided to go mystery again, but our brand new Halloween mystery box is available at centersociety.com. I guess I could have put a link in the description. It's 3 shirts. They're all mystery because everyone seems to just really love just kind of unboxing these and just seeing what they're getting for the first time, as opposed to kind of knowing in advance. Everyone seems to love them. I enjoy designing them and kind of knowing that you may not know what you're going to get, which is kind of fun. So this one is 100% like Halloween, paranormal, spooky season themed focus as they normally are. It's all brand new designs, and every single box is automatically entered to win an all expense paid trip with a friend. And your date of arrival will be October 29th. So the 2 people that win, I'm telling you right now, will be October 29th, maybe the 30th, but most likely the 29th night, leaving on the 30th. So very close to Halloween. Anywhere you are in the world, we will fly you out. We will pick you up from the airport. We will bring you to the house. We will give you the room that you want to sleep in the home, all the paranormal investigation equipment. I will be here, and we'll be some of the first people to investigate this entire home and museum together. It's been a very select few, especially in the last year. So if you guys want to grab one, again, all these boxes just help support the channel, whether it's like the overnight videos that we make and the editing and the camera people and the locations that we get, or the new paranormal investigation equipment we get, or the things we try and, new paranormal gear we try and invent and hire engineers to help us, or it's all going towards the house. So that being said, those boxes are out now. I think that we're having them up until like October 15th, and then we'll close them out there. Anyways, here are the winners from the last box. So this is the box that was from August 24th till September 6th. It was a spooky season came early box that everyone should have received by now. I think there's a handful still in shipping if you're international. I'll give you winner 1, winner 2. These are guaranteed. And then if... What? That's a new noise in here, right?
That was fun.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
That was a very new noise. That was like a really loud crack. Huh. That's the first one for that one. All right. Well, so winners 1, winner 2, and then I'll say number 3 and 4 in case 1 and 2 can't come, don't want to come, whatever it is. I'm just gonna say your name, and then I'll say your first name and then your state, or first name, last initial, then your state. That I don't want to like dox anyone or people hit you up and go take me with you, whatever. So winner number 1 is Sterling S. From California. That's winner number 1. Winner, that's you and a friend each, or family member, or whoever it is that you want to bring with you. Winner number 2 is Taylor T. from New York. That's winner number 2. So you two are the winners, friend each, all expense paid trip, October 29th. We'll get you here, whole 24 hours here, all that. And still get you home in time for Halloween, whatever it is that you want to do. Winner number 3, these are the backups, is Laura T. From Iowa. And winner number 4, in case 1 and 2 both can't go, is Jen B. from Michigan. So those are the 4 total people. But again, I'll email you in case you miss this, whatever it is. I'll email them. I'll give them all a few days to answer. If they don't answer, I'll assume they don't want to go. Whatever it is, and then I'll hit up number 3, number 4. And for some reason, all 4 don't want to go. I'll go to number 5. So thank you to everyone who grabbed a merch box. I hope you enjoyed them. To everyone that sends the postcards, I really enjoy all the postcards. Like, they're fun. I keep them all. It's cool to like see all those, and they're all spooky themed. I love that no one's just sent like a generic one. So that's there. But yes, new merch box is out. It's the last one that we're doing that will allow you to win your trip here to investigate. And as of right now, we don't have any new dates available for the house anyway. Maybe some will open up at the end of May, but opening the new museum is the priority. Anything I'm missing?
That so far covers it.
Okay. I apologize that I'm a little right now. We're just, Evan knows.
Yep.
I was up till 5:30 in the morning, and then woke up at 10:45, and we filmed for 3.5 hours here, getting some incredible interviews, some incredible stories, not really even just about the items, but about Ed and Lorraine and this house, as we're working towards just documenting as much as we possibly can and learning as much as we can. So a few hours there, and some but final things that we're doing inside the house to make sure this is the ultimate experience. Dang, I kind of want to show what we found last night. The painting.
It was kind of
we could go into the house at the end just to show a couple things, and it is what it is. We found some really incredible things in these last couple days. One thing I can show you, a couple things I can't, but it's been just an unbelievable experience in here. But again, any of you that's joining in now, wondering if we're ghost hunting, it's more than likely a polite, we're probably not going to, formally, just because tomorrow is a very important day, and this stream was already scheduled, and I didn't want to cancel it. Cool. Should we go outside?
Yeah.
8:20? Okay, let's go outside, 8:20. I'll read chat for one moment. I will show you the painting. I will. So at the end of this, I'll bring you all inside. I want to show everyone the chicken coop that we've been working on for months and months and months, and it's finally done. And I really wanted to make sure Wade and Rick got to see it for the first time on camera. I'll show you the carport and what we're working on in there. And then I'll show you this really cool painting, one of Ed's, that we found last night that like is perplexing us in a very interesting way. Anyways, I guess we can show you around before we show the final piece, but for those of you again that have been watching these streams since forever, I mean I started 2 months ago, or even seen the video with Matt, if you back up just a little bit. If you saw the video with Matt where we shot the intro, we were basically standing like right here, and this was all chicken wire and the old wood and all that stuff. And then now we've got the pathway complete. We've got this nice entryway, got all the flooring in, the walls have been repainted. We have Lorraine's church pew that used to be up on the deck. We got this fixed in here. We got a whole ceiling in now. This is all just exposed wood, kind of weather exposed, so we got that all nice and clean. Just swapped out the light fixture. It used to just be a single bulb there, now it's a nice bulb. And then I was able to source all of these from different convents and nunneries that I was able to buy. So all of these are now here along the wall, and as I've been talking about a spiritual sanctuary for a very long time, this is where anyone that is coming to the house before you go into the museum, we will have you come into here. Obviously there's a final little surprise here. Rosary beads, some holy water, all the crosses, and if anything goes wrong when you're in the museum and you feel the need to step out, as you should, you have a safe place to come in and have your spiritual sanctuary. Gentlemen, would you like to join?
Absolutely. Be an honor.
Be an honor. Do you guys remember what this used to look like? Isn't that crazy?
Chicken coop. It was
Isn't
a
that
chicken
crazy?
coop. It was chicken wire and boards.
Right here. A wall.
Yeah.
And a door.
Yeah.
And there was cornhole where St. Michael was.
Yes.
There was gas cans.
Yes.
Right here. There was.
He's right.
There was gas
Box
cans.
of garbage bags.
All your salt for the snow in the winter was like right over here.
Yeah.
It was a storage chicken coop. And I remember when it was a chicken coop years ago.
Yeah.
This is insane. It's incredible what you did.
Yeah,
Absolutely
really cool.
incredible.
Even the ceiling down,
Yeah.
the way it glows, and the flooring.
Yeah.
Remarkable.
I like that we kept the same wall that Ed had built here.
Yeah.
All the stones here.
Yeah.
All right. It's the time I finally show you what I've been working on for so long.
So hard.
I tried to get him to tell me what it was, and I didn't fall for it. I tried a few times.
Yeah. Never showed you what it is.
No.
And this is something we talked about on the last live stream where I was like, what is it? Like, there was a reason why I wanted to build this.
Right.
But then there was like that other layer of like, why am I building? Something impulsively told me to build this. And remember last night we had the phone call thing that happened.
Yes.
So that happened as pretty much as soon as we were done here.
Did you tell them what happened with the phone call?
No, I didn't. I figured that's not my story to.
Well,
you know what I mean? I feel like that's your story to tell. I don't want to volunteer.
Really quick, I'm going to say, because I think it's kind of important. All of our phones rang at one time. There was 3 of us. Our phones rang, Wade, myself, and Sarah, Dan's wife.
And mine too. I just didn't have
Yours
it on
too,
me.
you didn't have it on you, and we picked it up, and we were all talking to each other, but nobody called each other. They all rang at the same exact time.
But tell
and we
why.
don't know why.
Tell the subject matter.
Well, with the
There were 3 videos
yes.
on YouTube.
that Sarah discovered.
This she had never
And she was
seen
watching
about
them
the
when
wedding.
phone rang, and the phone rang when she was watching them.
Yeah. So she called us to share that all at the same time, and we were all in the same room in the furnace.
Right.
And I'm like, Elton, I think your phone was ringing, but it was
All
really
of
bizarre.
ours.
And
We
no one,
answered,
no
she
one knew
answered.
who called who.
No one you can't tell the caller ID.
We all picked up like, hello, and she's like, hello? Like,
Yeah.
Did you call her? She, no, I didn't call
It
you.
was like
She
8
called
minutes
me.
of who's on first, like
Yeah,
that old
right.
old
It's like-
sketch of just like you called me,
Yeah.
and they're like,
Yeah.
no, you. No one
My
knew.
phone rang, and you're here. I'm nice to hear from you. What can we do
Right.
for you?
It was very strange. It was a conference call. It was strange.
But those things happen.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it
did happen.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. I just know that you have a lot of space in your heart, and this is an example. So, thank you.
Sure. Yeah. All right. You want to see what this is?
Yeah,
After me
yeah.
hiding it from you guys for forever. Listen, this is the final piece of what we've been working on, and I felt like this was absolutely required to do.
Oh my gosh, that is absolutely insane. That's beautiful. That really is. That's absolutely incredible. And Michael the Archangel defended in battle. And St. Michael's was his, I'll say, superhero.
Named his son.
Yeah, he did.
His son
And
Michael.
He used to joke and say that was a super. That's what I told his son Michael was. That was your dad's superhero.
Wow.
Yeah, that is incredible.
Look how big it is and beautiful.
That really is.
Yeah, I
It
figured.
fits perfectly in here. That's a beautiful thing. Thank you.
Yeah, because these are the things
Yeah.
that, like,
That
the
is-
very first time I came here, Dan would have me do.
Right.
He would, and like, and I wasn't a religious person, but he was like, these are the things I'm going to ask you to do. I'm respectfully inviting you to the home and allowing you to the museum. So I'm going to respectfully ask you to do these things, whether you believe in it or not. And it was the holy water with you. It was the rosary. It was the St. Michael's prayer. And,
And you are fulfilled. Dan started this, as you know.
Yeah.
So this is full circle. It really is full circle. It's
He would be
incredible.
so he is so thrilled. But it's such a useful room for the guests.
Mhm.
Okay, to center their hearts and bring protection and a moment of prayer, whatever their road is, their source is so valuable. Thank you.
of course. And it's just a nice,
Wow.
like,
Dude, I am blown away.
yeah, even when we were setting up the lights, it, like, made a heart shape.
It did.
Right,
It just, we were like,
It
we're
did.
like,
It did.
we're like, how? We're like, okay, it's making a heart shape, but
Yeah, Evan's lights did that, and it's making a heart shape now. That's so beautiful.
And that is the prayer that he always told you.
Yeah.
You need it.
yeah, even
It's so fitting.
even
It's
when
so
I
fitting.
saw Sarah after, and that's where that idea came from. Was when I saw Sarah, a week or so after, she handed me a few of Dan's things. She handed me
Right.
Dan's cross,
Right.
and the cards they used to always keep, which was St. Michael's Prayer and
Some
Padre Pio
rosaries. Right.
and some rosaries. And then I was like, okay, let's do exactly that here.
So when those phone calls were made last
It was
night,
after we finished this.
That's incredible.
It was after we finished
That's
this. Like, we
incredible.
were, like, Evan and I were like, okay, we're good. We're done.
Remember
and then we came to join
Because
you.
we weren't allowed outside.
Remember the
Yeah.
conversation?
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
right. We weren't allowed to come out here.
You guys weren't allowed out here.
Remember what we talked about today in the kitchen with his wife?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Remember?
Yes.
It all plays in.
Did she see this?
Yes.
She did.
Yeah. I showed it to her earlier. When
Sarah
she
was here today with Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. But you have. That's
Yeah.
incredible. That
Yeah.
really is. That really is.
Of course. Sorry for keeping you out of here for so long, but
But I know, right?
Well, last time was the boardroom, Halloween room.
the Halloween room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well worth the wait.
Yeah.
So we weren't
Wow.
going to ruin it.
Yeah. Wait till you go back to your apartment in New York. Wait till you see what I did there.
Oh boy.
Imagine.
I don't put it down. Yeah, that's funny. A little scary, but nothing is funny unless there's an element of truth into it.
There
Yeah.
probably is knowing him, but
Yeah. That is remarkable.
Let me show the viewers real quick.
Oh yeah, no one's seen it.
I'm just glad we got to see it first before the viewers. I mean,
Yeah. It was so interesting because this one was already here.
Yes.
It was already stapled in.
Yeah, that one.
And that's where I was like, okay, let's add.
That's hard to fix to the wall.
Yeah, I was like, let's
Yeah.
add some more here,
Right.
especially because Ed's office is right there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You know, in this room also, Lorraine loved her chickens, as everybody knows, is
Yeah.
even in the movie. So it's kind of fitting that a place that she loves so much with her chickens is now a sanctuary, which she would have loved
She
this.
love this.
She would have loved this.
Absolutely.
This shows this was meant to be. This is as close to Lorraine as you possibly can get as doing this.
Yeah, we were gonna have chickens here anymore,
Yeah.
so I
Right.
figured this is a good use of the space.
I think the guests are going to be very comfortable to step out and get recentered.
What you need, Ed?
I'm just going to rotate this way now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, totally a missing room that we needed. So
Yeah. And this is
imagine this during the overnight.
no, I know, and this is what we were talking about last time when I was like, you know, I mean, you kind of knew what I was building, a spiritual sanctuary,
Well, yeah, right.
and then I was just
I
like,
put two and two together.
yeah, and I was like.
Yeah, but how?
I was like, why am I building this thing as like all these things are happening? And
You didn't know why, and you didn't know why. You said, I just felt like I needed to do this. And I
Yeah.
really believe Lorraine was guiding you. I do. People say, would they have been happy with this? This shows it.
Don't you think it'll be,
shows it.
after what you've experienced in just the past 24 hours, the events, don't you think this will be so useful?
I do. I actually do. Genuinely, yeah. I mean, you can see, like, we've even more. I mean, like, we have enough for every single guest that comes here, if they want them or not, just to make sure we can provide anything we need to.
And explain what they are.
These are rosaries, but I believe you blessed all these, correct?
In my intention, they are blessed and good. And in fact, a meditation with them. So, oh yes, and I wasn't alone, and they're blessed.
Well, next time you take a bath, I'll fill them up for you.
Oh boy,
we're gonna need a lot more than just.
I did that bag too.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't mess around. This guy does not mess around.
I feel like normally when you have a roommate, they're always like taking your food, but you just bless everything.
No, I wanted people to feel protected, and they have a little sanctified item around them if they want.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's their freedom of choice, but I don't know why you wouldn't. But absolutely, it's here for their, and that's very generous of you too.
No,
So-
of course. I mean, it's like the least. I feel like not even the least I could do. I feel like it's like I'm required. I feel like I'm required to do it, especially after what happened. What was that, like 10 days ago? A week ago?
What,
With the night, the live stream night? Yeah, that was like
insane. That was absolutely.
That to me is
that
like
was insanity.
That's like honestly the most terrifying thing that can happen.
that was insanity. And
Yeah.
that to see that happen live on live stream,
Yeah.
play out.
Yeah.
That was.
You know what my favorite, you were the one that told me this when I looked it up. You told me earlier and I was like, I was like, wait, you're joking. I was like, you have to be lying. And you were saying that some YouTube channel claimed that the live stream or the break-in was pre-recorded.
But the day before.
Oh yeah, the break-in was pre-recorded the day before, and we all live reacted
And
with
you can
cops
hear
on the
Ginger.
phone.
Yeah.
You can hear Ginger with the police on speakerphone, and that was pre-recorded the day before, and I was perfectly in sync.
They can't admit it.
Oh my God!
That kind of stuff, though, is I ignore it because it's misinformation. Sometimes that person may have been confused about the timeline because you were robbed actually a couple of days before this. You were on the airplane.
Yeah.
But the person came back.
Yeah.
Was it
claimed that the entire phone call was pre-recorded? I'm just like,
that was kind of odd.
I was like, there's no winning.
That's
with insanity.
that's a lack of information or
That's
too much ego.
It's insanity or desperation.
Yeah.
That's what that is. And
Right.
probably me saying that right now is
But you can get in trouble. That was your wife, dude.
Yeah, no.
That was nothing we mess around with. That was your wife.
Yeah.
Her life could have been in danger.
Absolutely.
I mean,
100%. She was threatened.
That was a very serious event.
Yeah.
Do you think, and I go here riskfully and don't really want to, but just to be honest, and do you think it was...
Yes.
Thank you.
The
Too much evidence!
there's just
Oh, that's Tony.
too much.
This is the music, and the Exorcist theme goes off.
I suppose I should
I'm ready to
step
walk
out.
away.
Yeah, you might want to, just in case.
I'm
Knowing
gonna step
Tony,
out.
knowing Tony, he might just make one joke that no one realizes is a joke. No, Dan,
This is incredible. Seriously.
Yeah,
It's remarkable.
I think we'll repaint the pew, put some more supports in.
And like I said, we discussed it with Lorraine. Everyone always would ask, would Lorraine be happy with this? And this is my evidence right here. Because, you're not an over religious guy like I'm not either.
Yeah.
I think we both think the same.
Yeah.
And this is beyond.
Yeah.
Even what you maybe think sometimes. I mean, it's insane. It's
I
incredible.
see
You were
the little
guided.
pieces,
You were guided by this. It's incredible.
Yeah, it was like every time I thought we were done, then like Gary, our contractor, would be like, "So do you want me to do the ceiling?" And I'd be like, "Let's do the ceiling."
This is actually a incredible piece of the entire home.
I think
This is an original piece. You invented this. This is yours. This was not something.
Yeah.
The home we're fixing, you're restoring it the way it was.
Yeah.
This is original. This is the chicken coop.
It's also kind of fun because I was talking to Tony today about how Lorraine kind of designed and built the house.
Right.
Lorraine was the one who took the house at its core.
Right.
And then went, well, let's add this patio. Well, let's add this apartment. Well, let's add this deck. Let's add the chicken coop.
Right.
Let's add the carport.
Right.
And then this was all done. And then today was when Tony was telling me that like it was Lorraine who kept kind of going, well, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. And then I feel like now I'm just upholding that tradition by just kind of like, not adding anything, but just kind of
You enhanced it.
Yeah.
It served its purpose for her chickens, which you loved. It's in the movie. You've seen the chickens.
Yeah, of course.
They lived in the house, some of them, and it was
She has the
beautiful.
ashes. She has the cremation certificate of her chickens. Like
You took that sacred spot for her, really. Her chickens were in here. It sounds crazy, but she loved them, and look what you did to this.
It's cool.
That was Tony calling. He's enjoying the live.
Oh, nice.
That's Tony.
That's fun.
You got
we finally watched Overnight.
Yeah.
For the first time ever.
Oh!
We finally got Tony to watch an Overnight video.
It's been years, and 18 times I told him, please watch the
The
Overnight. The evidence in the Overnight.
Oh, this is Tony's first time seeing it too, then, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't done when he was.
No,
And he wanted to know what it was, because he couldn't quite see on the camera.
Right.
Tony,
And
get
we
your
didn't-
glasses, buddy. Come on.
I totally could have showed it to him earlier.
Right.
I didn't even think about that. We just filmed for 3 hours in there. I didn't even
Right.
think of showing it to him.
Right.
Wow.
So he's through.
Awesome.
What I will
Good.
do for
Good.
Tony,
Right?
if you guys don't mind,
Yes.
I'm going to take an up-close picture.
Do it.
Send it to my blind friend Tony.
I can't talk.
I'll be honest.
Sad.
It is a little bit hard to read from far away, right? It's a little hard.
But
Tony, I'll send you a
but
picture,
you
bud.
realize that it's a tool.
Yes.
It's a prayer tool.
Of course.
And people are going to need that.
Of course.
You see?
Yeah.
That's why I love it.
That's
so.
why I wanted to put it right there. You don't have to fumble and look for it. You don't have to get out your phone. What prayer do I say? If something genuinely goes wrong there, or you feel as though anything's going to go wrong there, you know exactly what to do. You come right over here. You can just stand right there, read it, grab a rosary. Everything you need is there.
And you'll agree, it's important if you feel lightheaded or dizzy or wobbly, as I put it, go out of the museum. There's no championship or last man standing. Fortify yourself. Go out of the source. Go out of the museum and have a seat and regain your energies.
And the door's right there. I mean, it's literally what?
I made it. I did make it a little bit harder to get.
Yeah, but you know what?
But I wanted to keep
them
one
over if we have to.
Yeah, we can just go around.
with
He
you.
tripped.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
At one point I was gonna get rid of it, but I was like, that's the way Ed had it.
Yeah.
Let's
No,
just leave it and let's create a new path to
yeah.
get around to it.
Right.
So.
So that works. That was good. And I love the band, the pew.
Yeah, it was sitting right there on the porch.
Yeah.
So now we're just gonna reinforce it so it doesn't crack in the middle,
Yeah.
and that's
I've
it.
kept my gardening stuff on it for years.
Yeah.
So, but much better use and dignified. Thank you.
No,
You feel good?
it's nice to know. I'll feel good when the supports are in. I know it's done. It's really hard for me to enjoy things until I know they're done.
I feel
I think when the day comes where all three of us can sit on that, I'm not afraid it's gonna snap in half. I'll feel really good. But it is really
What are you looking
nice.
at me for?
I'm it's not smiling, dude. He's very defensive, actually.
No, I could see
He's
your
tired.
mind and me falling, cracking the pew and falling off. And someone get
is
that
what I
on
was
video.
thinking. That's what I was thinking.
I will tell you.
Please don't. My to-do list is too big.
It'd
I
be
can't
so
fix the
funny.
pew right now.
I could see it.
And I'll be the one
Now
with
you
the camera.
really, yes, of course. Dude, slow down before you hit the floor. I haven't got it all.
Let's redo
framed
it.
up.
Let's redo it.
Yeah,
he knows
exactly.
what I'm like.
Yeah.
Oh.
So.
Do you have them in your pocket? They right there. Let me see. Let's see if the small one too. Oh my god.
Poor Evan. Oh.
I had the last thing. I'm gonna. This isn't official yet. I'm not telling you this is happening because we haven't confirmed it yet. So I talked to Matt about an idea where we can do a fundraiser. So this is one of the fundraiser ideas that we have. So we have this entire fence line. We've got 1,000 linear feet of fence. A lot of fence.
Right.
So Evan helped me design these. And basically what we want to do is sell these little angels.
Oh, wow.
Custom nameplates. So
Oh,
we
gosh.
have Dan's name on it currently. But they're custom nameplates that's fully locked in, right, Evan?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically this should be able to just slide out.
Oh, wow.
Right, so we make the angels.
Oh.
And then, for example, if you wanted to have an angel, we'd print your name on it, we'd put it in here, and then we'd hang it on the fence, and then all the proceeds will go to an animal charity, probably Lorraine or Judy's animal charity.
That'd be
But
incredible.
we thought it'd be, one, just beautiful to have these angels just around the entire perimeter of the... I mean, if 1,000 people do it, 10,000 people do it,
Right.
just to have all these angels just, because we put up a physical barrier on the property.
Right.
But now we have a pseudo spiritual barrier around the property as well.
With dignity.
Exactly. So yeah, we spent, I don't know, it's been like 2 months, 3 months of trying to design these.
See, you're always your mind is always turning.
And, you know, we cleaned this house together. And how many angels have we found in this house?
Mhm.
It's incredible amount of angels in
Yeah.
this house. And this is a beautiful,
Yeah.
great idea.
Yeah, so the
Great
first two
idea.
we got made just have Dan's name
Wow.
on them, but it's nothing formal yet. They're not like announced. They're not
Right.
available. I want to still talk to Tony and Judy about what animal charity. I think I know. I know Lorraine's
Right.
favorite one historically.
And Judy's too.
But yeah, exactly. So just talk to them about it. But this is like kind of an extra like.
It's a great idea.
Not everyone can come here, but your name
Could be.
can forever be here and be a part of this, and these should last, right, forever. And we'll leave little hooks on them, and we'll hang them on the fence, and yeah, just like extra little things, and
Incredible.
Excellent.
Great idea.
yeah, just figured it'd be a really cool way to raise a decent amount of money for animal charities,
Right.
and
And that is Lorraine's thing and Judy's thing,
Yeah.
actually.
right,
She sells the bracelets.
yeah.
And 100% goes to an animal charity
Right.
around the area.
And yeah, I mean, this would be incredible. So everyone that's been asking to do like interviews here, like all the news stations, I've been like, hey, can we wait? Because I wanted to make sure that I could have these
Right.
ready.
Well, that's great.
So we do interviews. I can because the house is sold out, but
Right.
like if we have the opportunity, I want to be like, sure, like help us raise some money for
And it is sold up. I mean, we're still enhancing. No matter how you look at it, we're always still trying to figure out how to help outside these doors. And I heard that too.
I want to.
I heard it too. I heard it
It was
too.
up here, but
Yeah, it was like
That was odd.
I want to publicly thank Rick for helping with the packing up of the home.
Of course,
Oh,
I was.
oh,
I
Couldn't
did
have
for-
done it without
Well, I
you.
did
I could have
for
done it
Larry.
without you,
Right.
and you could have done it without him.
No,
I mean, I did
I mean, none of you would be doing this without me. So just thank me.
we're gonna get there.
He's a pain in the
We're
ass
gonna
of
get
doing
there.
it. Day
Evan
one.
saw me winding
We
up
found
my
minutes.
number.
I said, boom.
No, okay, no. Genuinely, the house still isn't like done. I wish I could just walk you around and show you. It's just because every time we fix one
We're
thing,
this close.
every time we fix one thing, we go, let's do the ceiling,
Yes,
and then we do
right.
that, we go, let's fix the church view, and then
Right.
we do that, we go fix the thing.
But then look at the results.
It's a
Right.
work in progress.
But
Yeah.
if it were not for you two and Dylan,
Yeah.
And Dylan,
and
yes.
Chris and
Yeah.
Dylan's friends, like and all that, like we wouldn't be anywhere near
Right.
where. And also, I don't think anyone realizes this. I looked because you said let's do a photo with everyone that's been a part of the house,
Right.
and I was like, how many people is that? 107.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's been 100. When you think about all the people that helped do
Yeah.
the fence,
Right.
security cameras, electrical, pavers, carpentry. I mean, like it's been 100. And also, you have all the legal people that have been helping with paperwork and waivers and
Right.
and
Behind the scenes.
and then when you think about all the people at the city, all the city meetings I had
That's
to have,
amazing.
the fire marshal that came here, the city code compliance guy that came here, 107 people and probably counting
Right. And you know,
that have made this possible.
That's amazing.
In 2 months.
and
Wow.
I don't know if people realize what the shape the house was in when you first bought it. It needed a lot of work.
Yeah.
And you brought it up. It's back to
Yeah.
its glory. It really is. It
Really
really
is.
is.
Matt and I agreed to
Yeah.
buy the house in whatever condition it was.
And
we
you
didn't
brought it back to glory.
we didn't care
Yeah.
about inspections because
Yeah.
we were like a plumbing issue or a carpentry issue or a
Right.
roof issue is nothing
Right.
compared to what this home means. So we took
Thank
it
you.
as is, and I had a conversation with Tony and Judy, and they were like, "Hey, we feel," and I was like, "Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Like we knew what we signed up for. It doesn't matter. A leak in the basement or a plumbing issue, like to me, I was like, just thank you for allowing Matt and I to be trusted with this. Like it was, yeah.
It's absolutely incredible.
But you've stepped up and you've
Yeah.
gotten rid of all the fears. You know, not that we had many, but it's totally exceeded and been. But as a matter of preservation and maintaining the restoration of the home and its condition, absolutely, 100%. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it was sweet, Evan.
Yeah,
Show
they're
off
really
the camera?
cool. They're-
Yeah,
they're
yeah. So
incredible.
we'll end up doing two sizes. We got the little guys. It's like a 3-inch, 4-inch guy, and then probably like a 6, 7-inch angel. And then these will all like hang each other. It'll be like a little screw hook thing, and then they'll all just kind of hang on the fence.
We'll do what?
They'll
Okay, make
and we
sure-
just don't know what
make
color
sure
we're
it's
gonna
out
do
there,
yet. So
yeah.
we're gonna try some other colors. Just what I mean, so black fence.
Right.
So little details.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It just reminds me of 9/11. One of my friends
Yeah.
was on Flight 93 and
Okay, I
crashed
was like-
in Pennsylvania, and there was no memorial for them. They had a fence there, a baseball fence, and people started hanging things on the fence, and there was angels. And I have pictures.
Oh, really?
For years out there in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, until I think 10 years down the road, we finally built a memorial for it. This reminds me of the angels on the fence. It was a beautiful thing, and it's very touching. It's really touching, actually.
I didn't know where you were going when you said this reminds me of 9/11.
Yeah,
I really did.
It was
that
a good
could
friend
have gone
that passed away.
Okay.
Yeah, on Flight 93, and
So much more lasting.
And it was a beautiful thing, and this reminds me so much of that.
Good work, Evan.
Thing from heart.
It was a partnership.
It was a teamwork, yeah.
Well, great work.
Yeah, that's really
We'll
cool.
still say Evan. You know.
Okay, I'll take
You
it.
don't get
Thank
enough
you.
credit, bro. I mean, you know.
We could show what Evan spent 9 hours working.
If you could have seen Evan hanging that TV last night, you would have been so proud
Oh,
of
now I got you.
Last night we should have live streamed last night.
Now I got you.
that was
Last night would have been funny to have
I
Nick
was
just to
impressed.
film that.
I was
It would have,
impressed.
the audio would beep.
I was impressed.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's ever seen someone use, what is that was called? Not a jigsaw. What was that? Sawzall. A sawzall. As I'm like holding my phone light, using my foot to hold the wood in place, while Evan's just like,
He was.
and then we put it on the wall, and then he goes, fuck! And then cut 4 more inches off. And then we take it off the wall, and he goes, fuck! And then we take it out, cut 2 more inches off.
Well, at one point he asked me to hold it, and my fingers were there. I'm like, I trust you. I trust you. I trust you.
Yeah.
That's how it's going.
I feel like compelled to show everyone what it is.
The TV went in and out of the house, in and out of the back door. Another inch.
But
it's pretty
but it
good.
looks really cool. It does look.
There's not another TV like that in Connecticut. It's not
No,
New York.
and that was one of the things where I was
impressive.
like, we could just put a TV,
Yeah.
but
You
we
know?
could do that, and like that is way better. And at first I was like, we don't need a TV, and then I got a bunch of emails from people being like, hey, I'm coming. Will there be a TV there for me to watch one of the movies?
Right.
And I was like, all right, now there will be. Like, let's put it in. So
I mean,
It could be a normal TV.
You open the door and trumpets go off. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm joking, but not
you're
far
getting ready
from
to
it.
ride a Harley, dude. I saw you go like this.
It could be a normal television set, of course.
Yeah,
not with
no,
you.
no.
But
No.
it's incredible.
And we did sound check it, even at full volume. The neighbors can't hear it.
Right.
I did. I walked all the way
did.
What
outside.
did we sound check to?
We played all, not 9, but we played 9 of the Conjuring movies all at once.
At the same time.
At the same time,
Yeah.
with all the audio at the same time, on full volume.
Editing, it was edited so well by some crazy person. I don't know who would put that together.
Yeah.
Evan.
And he does it on his vacation. You know.
Oh,
So
man. All right, let me.
All right, let me go.
No, you're
I
good.
get,
Great work.
Can I get Dylan? Would you mind?
Yeah, get Dylan. Yeah,
Oh, sorry. It was just really quick to say hi because,
of course.
I don't think he's been on camera yet. And
No, I've been trying to not dox Dylan.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
know
gonna
what?
say his last name because I know what happens is people will start
Right.
messaging him. And,
But just say hi,
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
thank you,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Thank you, man.
No, thank you for the honor. Thank you.
No, of course. For the record, he'll be here every Monday. A lot of people have been asking, but we're closed
thank
on
you.
Mondays for like a multitude of reasons. One is like to staff chill
re-
out, and then
yeah.
also that allows you to be able to show up on Mondays, stay here on Mondays,
Yeah.
and cleanse the house.
Well, yeah.
So.
Okay. So
Right.
restore it for the next guest. Here they are.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Dylan, it's your first time.
This is our we could not have gotten this done without this guy right here. And he's...
I'm not gonna say where you live either. Just
No,
say-
but he is just... we couldn't have gotten this done without him, right?
Yeah.
And
No.
the incredible amount of work that you put into here, we never have gotten to this point.
You've done a little bit of everything here.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything
Yeah.
except investigate.
Yeah. We'll get him out there eventually.
later.
Although he's seen some stuff here
Yeah.
while working with me.
Yeah.
Things have happened here. With we've been putting it together and saw the shadow walking
Yeah,
behind me.
shadow
I felt
walk
it behind me.
behind you.
Yeah.
I heard the dog bark. I didn't even know they had a dog. I heard the dog bark.
Inside the house. Yeah. So
That's been the most fun part about us hiring you is that you no offense, but didn't know anything. I mean, not to
I had
zero.
no clue.
You
Yeah.
really just didn't
Zero
know
experience,
anything.
zero
So
anything.
you just have these things happen to you that you've never experienced in your
Yeah.
entire
And
life, as opposed to some people that maybe want to have those experiences
Yeah.
are more likely to see them. But you were the person that was like,
I'll even put this out there. He doesn't even know what the Amityville horror is.
Yeah, no.
We gotta
You're the
talk
perfect person to
we gotta
hire.
talk
I know
to
that
this kid.
sounds counterintuitive.
We gotta talk to this.
But when
kid.
I was running through all the options of who do we hire for the house, I was like, I need to find someone that we can trust.
Right.
But also, you don't want to find someone that is like a super fan, which you would think you would want. But my brain goes, well, a super fan is a higher risk and liability because a super fan means they might be super likely
right.
to take things versus like just someone who just wants to do a good job. And then naturally, I know the Warrens, like naturally if you do a good job, you're going to learn about them and you're going to become a super fan throughout your time here. And I was like, I feel like I've already watched you go from like 0% to like 12.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Slowly but surely.
you know,
Yeah.
like 100% of like you know everything there is to know about them.
Yeah.
You're at 12 right now.
It's pretty incredible. I just wanted to throw you on, say hi.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let the world see who Dylan is.
Yeah.
Big help.
Yeah. I try and be careful about just, you know, like showing people. So that's why I've been waiting a little while.
Yeah, I just.
But
it'd be kind of fun.
no,
to
of
have
course. No. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite thing to work on? You've worked on a little bit of everything. You've worked on the furnace, the chicken coop, the pathway. I mean, you've been a little bit apart. What's the thing you're most stoked on? I'm curious.
Like stoked to have done probably this pathway. That was the biggest pain. But,
we did this in the hardest, dumbest way we could have done.
There's so many better ways it could have been done.
incredible now.
Genuinely, I have not uploaded on TFIL for like 2 weeks because there was one day we spent 6 hours searching for perfect rocks.
Yeah.
We're just like, we need the flattest, biggest rock, and we would just put it in a wheelbarrow and carry it over here and throw it down and be like, nope, different rock.
Yeah.
And we laid every single rock here and then had to redo it because it didn't sit right. We were tripping like crazy.
Yeah.
Looks great now, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, bro, we'll leave you alone.
Okay. I'll show him the. I'm gonna show him the carport, and then I'm gonna show him just what we worked on last night a little bit.
How we going?
All right, let's show you what's in here now. And yeah, we're just hanging out. Like I said, we have to be up at 5 in the morning. Tomorrow for something very important. Final touches are here. Oh, even the thrones haven't been shown before. Dan's thrones. Anyway, so we showed the car a long time ago, and at one point it was completely cluttered, but we've been able to get it into this capacity now. So now, anyone that comes here will actually be able to see the car. We're still working on a little bit more, but this is Ed and Lorraine's car, 1933 Chevy Master sedan. They had this basically their entire lives. And with that, this is a viewable area. We're going to hang there's a frog in here. We're going to hang some more of Ed's paintings in here as well. Some of the original signs. And then this was one of the additional cases that Dan was working on, but it was going to be for the Shadow Doll. Never got fully finished. So these are some of my haunted items now, just because I wanted to... Where is it, in the car?
I can't tell with the headphones.
But yeah, so this will now be an additional space for people to be able to visit. I've been slowly unpacking all of my haunted items just to be able to place them in here. If anyone saw the charity stream I did, these are actually some of the extra Raggedy Anns that we had. And I've just held them all. So they're here back here again. A divvy box from the Conjuring House that I was given by Corey Heinzen, the 2 owners ago of the Conjuring House. A piece of the Blissa Axe Murder House. We just found this, a hand-carved sign by Ed for Salem Village that he made on some driftwood. We have a suspected theory on what this item is and where it came from, but now we're looking to match photographs to prove it. If this is where we think it came from, this is insane. Some of the divvy boxes that I've, been, collected, opened, been sent over the years. But and then some of Lorraine's original clothing, some more of Ed's paintings. But yeah, so we're working on making this area as well an additional space that will be accessible for those that come here, stay overnight. We've got a haunted wheelchair back here. The Buddy doll, for those of you that have been asking, who saw the Black Swan Inn video, he's still here, which is so strange to me because it is like the story that I was told about the doll and was sent about the doll is a weird hybrid of Chucky and Annabelle all combined. So he's in here now. and some of the original signs that they had, more paintings. So just, again, we saw an opportunity to make another exhibit space, to show more of Ed's artwork, to show more of their items, to allow people to be able to see this just incredible car that they've upkept. And yeah, we can show the thrones. I guess let's take a little walk over here. I don't know. So back here is now the fully finished yard. And for those of you that may have gone to a Paracon about 3 years ago, the one that I was at with Corey, we were on the panel, and Dan was really, really excited about these bone thrones that he found, and he brought them to Paracon, and they were kind of buried in the back of the storage. So we brought them out here because they're waterproof, they're plastic, and we set these up here with our flame light. So we already did a little tester for photos. So now it's just a really cool, nice photo op. I don't know, I just thought it was cool to do it instead of just leave it in storage. Set it up, it looks beautiful. Enjoy the yard. Sitting here, you can just look at the house and just kind of think about, the 70 years of history and probably the next 400 years of history that they created. I haven't shown this yet, I guess, in the stream, but for their 50th wedding anniversary, Ed surprised Lorraine with a gazebo. And if you've seen the films, then you've seen the gazebo. But this is it. We were able to perfectly secure the fence line right up to it. You can see right here, Lorraine and Ed, 50th. We were able to restore power to it as well. The power line was the old one. So we were able to restore power to it. Now we're just going to fix the same lights that they had in it and get this kind of perfectly situated. So again, you can come here and sit where they used to. You can see the river, I believe it's a river, just over the hill. And yeah, all these final little touches to just make sure that everything at this house can last for everything in this house can last for the next century, even though I'm not going to. So yeah, I don't know. It's really, really cool. And then again, that's by the way, that's the fence line that I'm talking about with all the. Do I have them on me? No. But that's the fence line. So those angels that I was showing earlier, we would just start at the top and hang them and hang them and hang them, and then do the next row and then do the next row. And I think I did the math, and it's if we can fill the fence, it raises $1 million for animal charities. So it would be unbelievable. And just think how visually cool that would be to just show up and know the entire property is surrounded by angels, nothing's getting out of here. Ignore our goodwill pile. Some trash, some goodwill. We're so close to done. Should we go inside and show the last progress? Because if not, when I come back in 3 weeks, everything's going to be 100% done. So let's just show the progress update on everything. Also going to see if there's any questions on chat real quick while we're out here. So I'm just going to take a quick second just to see if there's any chat questions, anything I can answer, anything like that. Cool. I'm just checking real quick. Thanks for everyone who's joining in and still hanging out. I'm sorry again that we're not doing the paranormal investigation, but everyone here can attest that we're just doing as much as we can. And tomorrow is a very, very important day. I am driving north of Connecticut. I'll leave it at that. Some of you can piece some things together. So I have to be at 1,000,000% tomorrow for the drive and the meetings, and this is important. That thing is also incredibly important. Is Patty ever going to be the Warren's place? I would love to have Patty out here. The interesting thing is I only will have Mondays myself to come back to the house. So yeah, maybe there'll be a Monday where I can have Patty come up here and join me. I would love to. But the goal right now has just been to get things ready for all of you that are coming. But of course, I would love to have Patty here and Linda here and Kelsey and Colin and all my friends, the people I actually have paranormal investigated with. I would love to allow them to be here. I mean, if Corbin ever wants to come here, I would love to get Corbin here as well. He's been here before, but again. So if any of my friends would like to, Jerry will actually be here at the end of October. A lot of you have been asking, where is he? He's in all our videos, but he hasn't been able to get to Connecticut yet. So Jerry will be here. We're investigating ourselves here October 30th. So technically at midnight, it's Halloween. So that will be the next formal investigation video we're filming here. And at that point, every ghost tool on planet Earth should be in this home because I've been acquiring them all. Every little piece and morsel should be in this house. And that will be the first full-blown investigation from our channel where everything is a go. Every room should be done. I'll be able to throw up cameras in every room, investigate in every room, like all of it. And then Jerry will, of course, be able to be here for that. Is the smell still in the museum? Yes. And I promise you, it is not dead animals. Some people have been like, can it be in the walls? It can't be, because I know how this is constructed. There is no in between the walls here, if that makes any sense. So that's not possible. So I don't know. We can't figure that out. When will Jerry come? Just answered that. Whoop. Sorry, I'm going to just read a couple things here. Where's Matt? So Matt's on tour and filming. Matt was able to be here a couple weeks ago. I chat with him all the time, but Matt like barely even gets to be home, let alone to come here. So I was just amazed, even when he was here a few weeks ago, that we were able to make that happen. Jerry already answered that. Blue motion light for Gazebo. Possibly successful, Miss Corbin. Can I do video? Some people are asking me to do a video collab with some other duo creators. That's coming. That video will be coming out. So, investigated the car. No, it will happen after 50 years to the place. I don't know. I'll probably be dead. Did you notice that Annabelle's head moved again? I did not. Cool. All right. I think I answered most of those questions. Where's my sweatshirt from? It's mine. So, all right. I'll show you guys the inside of the house. And again, for any of you that might have missed it, at the start of the stream, I did announce the contest winners. The spooky season came early merch box at sensociety.com. There was 2 winners. All expense paid trip anywhere in the world with a friend each to come here to stay the night and investigate with me here at the end of October. And we did just release a new merch box right now, a mystery box. Everyone seems to love them, so I did another mystery box on it. It's 3 shirts. It's a Halloween box. It's like, if you love this channel and spooky and paranormal, I promise you'll love the designs. I'm actually really excited because every time I like release a new box, I always get emails from people that are like, love the designs, and I've gotten more of these emails lately, and I'm the one who designs all the boxes, by the way. Like, I literally design everything. It's really cool to see people be like, dude, this thing is sick, and I'm like, look, yeah, thank you, because I literally make these. Like, I designed the Dan box, like all of them. So it's cool knowing that even with all the mystery designs and continually doing these kind of every month, people are still stoked on them. And because I'm the one always doing them, I'm always trying to create new designs. Anyways, there's a new box out, and we're picking 2 more winners who will get an all expense paid trip. And you will be flown out to whatever nearby airport, and then we'll pick you up and we'll get you to the house. You'll stay here, you'll sleep in the house, you'll investigate the museum. There will be no time constraint because I'll be here. So we can investigate that museum from 9 p.m. to 9 in the morning. I don't really care. So that's happening. So if you want to go to sensociety.com, you can grab a box. They will ship and arrive well before Halloween. And again, all that just goes towards our videos, our editors, getting locations, new ghost tools, and if there happens to be anything extra, it just goes into making this house the best it can be. Anyways, let's go inside. We're going to show you the last couple things, and then we're going to get ready for tomorrow. Again, I apologize that this was titled as a ghost hunting live stream. That was purely the intention 2 days ago. Evan has been with me here every minute of every day and can attest that there has not been a spare second.
Nope.
So we've completely run out of time, and we just kind of had to make a choice of being ready for tomorrow or this. Oh, thank you. That's right. Our new locking system is in, so our doors automatically lock.
I was supposed to film yesterday. B-roll.
What? Oh, thank you so much. I'm bringing Evan in. I like my name tag. That's fun. Right?
Yeah, I label all of them for you.
That's fun. All right. Last couple things that we're working on. You're good. Last couple things that we're working on. There used to be like a little hutch that was right here. Again, if you've been watching the live streams for a while, you know. So hired a carpenter to match the exact same wood, the exact same stain, same dimensions, same everything. The trim piece is still here to go back in. So now we've been able to build out this entire kind of countertop to go here. I have another surprise, and there's always surprises, that's going to go right here. Something really cool. I think I got to wait like 2 more weeks before I get it, maybe 3. Which if it turns out the way I hope it's going to, which it should, hopefully, will be incredible to have this on the wall here. But this is where, it's not done yet, we're still working on it. But this is where we'll be storing all the cameras, all the ghost tools, everything will go in here. There's like another drawer right here. It's just a little off balance right now. But anyways, you get the point. There's another drawer there, and our charging station will be down there, our batteries, controls, all that stuff. So this is one of the last few things that we're working on to be able to know that you can come in here, and I just want to do it now. This is my problem. And you can open this up and be like, all right, what are we investigating with? I feel like it's like those scenes in action movies where like they open the closet door and all the guns are just on the wall.
These are our guns.
Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted you to be able to like pull out 2 drawers and be like, all right, well, what are we doing? And everything will be labeled and marked, so it's really good, easy when your investigation's over to know like what's missing. It'll be like a little, body chalk outline for everything. So yeah, this is one of the last few things that we're building. Got like a shelf here for like some of the bigger things, like the SOS, just bought a brand new one. Another shelf here. So final little pieces are all going in. And then we'll show you some of the other things that we're working on. Ooh, Evan, I want to show them what you got me as a gift.
Oh, yeah.
So we were considering whether or not we should have things in here that may be like very valuable, but these are part of the history. And if you're coming to the home, I am, knock on wood, trusting that you are going to be incredibly respectful and appreciative of the history of this home. So we've been working on this display case. I was able to track down a display case, and we've been progressively adding things to it. That is Lorraine's perfume right there. An honorary kind of remembrance from the local church. Evan got this for me, which is really cool. Conjuring, Science Script, Vera, Patrick. Who else is on here? Joey King, Ron Livingston, and Lily Taylor. So this will also be here. I'm going to get a nicer case for it. But starting to now collect kind of more Conjuring items as well. So yeah, and that, I don't know if I already said that, but that giant jug of holy water we found buried in the back of the closet in the den. So that's now there. Some of the original Warren Ghost Club things. Some of the smaller paintings from Ed that we found, hand-carved crosses. Some of the letters, they're handwritten letters and notes from investigations. So this will now all be here as well. They're like 50th anniversary wedding plate. This thing is really cool to me. I'll be really careful with it. But I didn't even know, I hadn't seen anything like this, but Ed painted this little house. And you can always tell based off of the brush strokes. So whenever you see like little squiggly lines, I can tell now it's his brush strokes. So all these little things that we've been finding, we've been kind of putting into display cases, just little remembrance pieces. So these will all be here now. More ghost tools that we have available for people that are coming. And this we found last night. And I was really, really pumped on it because nearly every single painting, if not all, have the painting of the house, and then he names it, and they've always been after a real, tangible, physical location that existed at that time or did exist historically. But then we came across this last night when we were doing the final touches in the furnace room, and it literally says, Warren Inn, overnight guest vacancy. And this was like one of the last things that we kind of re-uncovered as we were getting ready to place everything we need for towels, toothpaste, toothbrushes, sodas, water, all that stuff. All the things that we needed to put into the home to have ready for overnight guests. We had to move this to put the shelves up and found it. And to me, it's fascinating because it's not like Glamis Castle. It's not the Stratford House. It's not the Bridgeport. It's not Amityville. He created something called Warren Inn. I mean, of course, like my channel name is Overnight, but that's what we're offering. Overnight stays for the first time ever. It was like so trippy to find this. So now one of the last things we're going to do is hang this up right here on the wall. So this piece will be right here. And also 1996. And originally we were considering not putting artwork in the house. But I think knowing our security system here and how well Dylan and everyone knows everything, we're going to know if that's missing. And we'll find a way to fasten it to the wall that doesn't damage the artwork and keeps it locked in place here. But all these little things that we've been working on, and now we're just kind of in final touches. And we are going to leave some of the original chairs here as well. Some will have a do not sit sign just due to fragility of them all. But all these final pieces are in. And then, again, like started to get more crucifixes up that we got from different nunneries. And this is our, I guess you can probably guess by now, that's our TV. I just didn't want to have this giant black screen electronic in the home. So we were able to get this and build it. So now this will be here. And if you do want to watch the movies, they'll all be on this. I'm working on basically like putting a drive together of just like all of their cases, any of the audio, any of the VHS, any of their lectures, anything I can. So if you want to sit down here and watch Ed and Lorraine basically do a pseudo-warrenology the way they used to here, you kind of can. And just really want to make sure this is here, but at the same time, now you can feel as though you're back, right, to the way the room kind of should feel. But again, a thing that we could have just stuck a TV on the stand, but we were like, Evan. Actually, I had a carpenter that was going to do it, and then Evan was like, I can do it in 2 hours. And then
I did not say 2 hours.
What did he say?
2 hours. Actually, it was 2 hours, but you had to add 4 more hours into it.
Yeah. But this room's going to be so cool, like once this light is, not here anymore. Can you turn it off?
Yep.
That's funny. Oh. Being there. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, then we got a little red light here for the stairs, but this is kind of the home now, which to me is just going to be incredible to be able to sit here and watch whatever it is that you want related to the Warrens, have some of Ed's artwork on the wall, some of his items, his sigils, some of their more personal belongings and intricate items, while still leaving some of the original rocking chairs here, the original desk here, some updated furniture just for safety and everything. And then I guess we can show where we're at here. Not at 100% yet here either. But Evan, when you were last here, you were investigating in here. We now have a bed in here. We were able to find a good solid bed. That was one of the original chairs. There's a really cool photo of Ed in the Rain in that chair in the museum. I don't know what it was for. It might have been for a magazine cover. And so we were able to bring that chair into here. And also, I've just been like finding it really funny that I just keep finding all these things that like kind of look at you. So now if you're sleeping in this bed, you'll just have all these things that look at you while you sleep. And I guess it's just so funny. Yeah, so everything I can, anything I've been finding that has like eyes and kind of a head direction, I'm just going to point them all at you while you sleep. So now I'm on a quest to find items that just like look down like this. And I don't know why, I just thought that was really funny to me. That's my sandwich, ignore that. And then, not really much more to show here, but very close now still. This is one of the last rooms to finish, but got a new bed frame in here. We were going to originally use Lorraine's bed frame, but again, fragility and like just the condition it was in, there's the risk of like the real people that are going to use it. So there's that. I guess we could show the apartment, but it's not really, it doesn't really matter that much, right?
Yeah.
No? All right. Where are we at? Anything else we should talk about?
Been an hour.
It's been an hour, yeah. All right, let me see if there's anything else to chat about. Whoa, someone just super chatted a ton. Holy balls. Gladiator the Great. Sorry, I just opened my phone. Gladiator the Great. Hello, Elton. I've been watching your videos for 6 years now. Your videos have helped me through hard times. You're an amazing creator and look forward to many more videos. Well, thank you. Gladiator the Great. I appreciate it. While we're here, let's just go downstairs. Let's just show the basement. Wait, do you care if I show the apartment? Is it full of stuff?
Yeah.
I don't care. Never mind. We're good.
But I mean, you can go ahead. It's just, it's full.
It's all right. It's all good. We'll show it another day. We'll show when it's done.
All right. Deal.
Cool. Halloween room, for those that have never seen this room before. This is at one point the Halloween room because it was filled with a lot of Halloween decorations. And then eventually this is where the Warrens would bring people down to go over their cases, especially NESPR team members. After paranormal investigation, you good?
Yeah, just looking.
Oh, okay. They would all come down here and sit at this table and review the cases. Don't mind that. The last thing I got to do is update all our fire alarms and CO2 alarms. And yeah, this is a table that the Warrens would sit at. They would have a TV right over there where they would play back their VHS and their recordings to go over all their cases. This is the original table, the original chairs. 99.8% of what is in this room is 100% original to this room. And some of it has just been removed and placed for safety. I have a plexiglass sheet that is coming tomorrow. So I'll be putting a plexiglass sheet over this whole table. This is how I found it. I found it with the Ouija board, not the gnome. I just found the gnome. I found it with the Ouija board and the tarot cards and the books. So I'll be putting a big plexiglass sheet directly on top of this just to lock it down. And yeah, we're so close. So the last little thing over here. We've shown this before. We'll show it again in case anyone hasn't seen it. Again, to me it's just cool to document this because how often do you get to restore one of the most important places in paranormal history ever? I'll probably add a little something there just to make it pop a little bit more. But anyways, custom door built. This was Lorraine's office, was back here, and they used to have their washroom, wet bar, and bathroom all down here as well. And this area had to be completely gutted and redone due to broken pipes. So we were able to rematch all the walls to a T, pine, match the stain, everything. But now, if you want to walk on in, this is the Lorraine's office. Again, final little pieces in here. Again, found some of the angels, and this is kind of like the inspiration for why we did the angels. But putting all the angels up on the wall, all the final bedding is now here. Again, smoke alarms I got to put in right there. That's his room. And these shelves, oh, that's what I didn't announce. The P.O. box. That's what it was. I was like, what am I missing?
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too, because we did that yesterday.
2 days ago.
That 2 days ago?
I don't know.
That was yesterday.
Oh my god.
I don't think we were here 2 days ago.
I don't know.
Did we were here 2 days ago? No, we did that yesterday. That was yesterday. Anyways, yeah, this chair will be here. These shelves are going to go up. And there are a lot of haunted items that we've been sent, but they're not negatively haunted. They're all believed to be good spirits, trap spirits, just positive attachments. And those items that I've been sent, if we do believe that is the case, I don't want to put them in the museum that is full of negative entities, negative spirits, and negative energy. So I thought a beautiful place to put that would be in this area. So any of those items that we are given that seem to be positively attached to will be placed into this room in kind of a separated area from the home where the door was blessed. There was holy oil put into the stain when the stain was done on the door. So that is the thinking here, is to put those types of items in here as well. And that reminded me that we were finally able to open a P.O. box here in Monroe, Connecticut. I did try and get the original P.O. box that Lorraine and Ed had, which is P.O. Box 41, but unfortunately I couldn't get it after about 2 months of trying. So we do now have a P.O. box open. It's P.O. Box 24 in Monroe, Connecticut, 06468. That P.O. box is officially open. So if anyone does have an item that they want to get rid of or need to get rid of, right? Perhaps you do have a haunted item and you know that, but you just want it to go to a home with other haunted items. You are more than welcome to send it to us. Or if you have an item that you need to get rid of because you believe it's negatively impacting your life, we will, of course, gladly receive it from you and add it to, we'll call it the Carport Museum, because I want to leave the Warrens Occult Museum as it was. But we will add it to that room. The only thing with that I ask is if you were to send an item please, because you're mailing it in, please include either a handwritten or you can type it and print it, but just include as much information about the item as you can. Please don't just like send us a doll, because yes, we'll of course take it, but we more so as paranormal researchers and investigators and trying to build more evidence in this realm would love to know those stories, because what that also can allow is, let's say we get 5 items and let's say Jerry and Ginger can investigate with them, but I actually have the story here and they've never seen it. Well, if they investigate with that item and I have the story and I see that, you know, in the story the doll's name is Jane Doe and they get the name Jane Doe, that to me is incredible and validating if needed for that person that maybe wants to get rid of that item and others don't believe them. So I really want to utilize all these items that people may be sending and with that information, with those letters, to be able to further document proof of the paranormal and attachments and items here in this home. We're planning on doing an entire new series on the Overnight channel dedicated to haunted items, with a decent portion of that being the items that people send to us, as well as items that we are currently working on buying, and some items we're currently working on getting on loan. So I'm planning on doing an entire series of basically in the museum unboxing and opening new haunted items and investigating with them and seeing if anything happens, seeing if any of the items currently in the occult museum get triggered by anything that we may bring into the room, and be able to document it all in a very controlled, continual same scenario. I'll use the exact same setup, exact same table, same distance to all the same items, the same ghost tools and everything, and be able to kind of have more of a scientific approach to haunted items. So anyways, that P.O. Box is now open. It is 24. Like I said, P.O. Box 24, Monroe, Connecticut, 06468. You can send those items there. I will ultimately see them all, read them all, open them all, and I think 99% likely we'll be filming with all of them. I'm sure when it comes down to the YouTube edit, if we open an item and it takes 20 minutes and absolutely nothing happens, it may not go to YouTube, but just know that I will be the one personally opening all of these items. And I keep everything that's ever been sent to me. Even the things that break in shipping, we still keep them because I appreciate that someone sent them to us. Yeah, totally forgot about that. That was one of the last things we needed to do. Oh, all right. Evan, you want to set this down? We can answer some questions real quick?
Sure.
Okay.
Where do you want to sit?
We can go right here in the corner. I'll move the plastic that I got. It's the wrong one. I'll return that to Amazon. Oh, wow, there's another... What the hell? What the hell? Another absolutely insane super chat just came in when I saw it. It says, go back when Elton is outside and talking about merch first and watch his right shoulder. Something came down swirling in the back to his shoulder. I will have to go back myself to see that. All right. Well, also, sorry, hold on. Stream 420 Unity. Thank you for the super chat. It's absolutely insane to send that. But thank you. Say that. And Michelle Therian, just want to let you know that my 3 t-shirts arrived and I absolutely love the design. Let's go. I am certainly wearing the Ghost Hunting Social Club one. Keep up the great work. Dude, if people love that, I checked and no one had made a Ghost Hunting Social Club. I went all over the internet and couldn't find it. And I was like, that's really cool because you may not know what Haunted Homies is. You may not know what Overnight is. You may not know what Rise Above Fear is. But I figured if people start seeing Ghost Hunting Social Club shirts, then you're like, oh, you're another ghost hunter. Also, social club means I'm willing to chat with you. And I was like, fuck it. Maybe that's a cool way to, I don't know, have an instant conversation starter with someone. How you feeling, Evan?
Good. I got my story for you.
Oh, you have a story?
Yeah.
What's the story?
When I was filming B-roll.
Oh, I forgot about this. Okay.
It's been a hell of a 2 days.
Okay.
So for 3.5 hours I was in there just shooting all the B-roll I could.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, it's really quiet and kind of creepy. So I'm like, I'll play some music. So I start playing some music, and then I'm going around the museum. And I go up to Annabelle to start filming, and I start listening to the lyrics of the first song that starts playing. I'm like, that's interesting. So I screenshot the song.
Oh my god. Really?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yep.
The song is called "Set Me Free," and interesting, the same last name as the director.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
So that I'm like, okay. So just listening, I'm like, okay, cool. And so filming another 10 minutes, just getting all the crazy shots and everything. And then as I'm looking at Annabelle, the left side of my face, which is the fire doll, literally gets like scalding hot. To the point that I set my camera down, I go outside for like 5 minutes to be like, then I come back inside. Just by myself, hanging out with B-roll.
Oh, I
just
love
like,
it.
Man.
I love it.
So, yeah.
And today when we were filming, I'm not going to call it a documentary, we were just filming some kind of general questions to learn more about the home and the history. And we had the light fixture go out and on, but each time that it happened was like on a remarkably precise point in the conversation. Like it was not random at all. And now that means whatever it is has controlled the light here in the Halloween room. It has controlled the light at the top of the stairs. It has controlled the light outside the museum. And strangely, the last one I've seen it control is the light in the museum. So now I've seen a light get controlled in every phase of the house. Basement, first floor, outside, and inside the museum.
Crazy.
So that happened today. And the first time it happened, I was just like, no. I was like, Evan just changed the light setting.
I thought like just the bulb died, burnt out, whatever.
No.
And then all of a sudden, I think that's when Tony mentioned waiting for you.
Yeah.
And it just turns back on at that instant. I was like, oh.
Yeah, Tony literally, because I was walking down the passageway, I had to use the restroom, I was walking down the passageway, and I hear Tony go, oh, before I tell the story, let me wait for Elton to get in the room. And the second I go in the room and I go, I'm here, the light goes, boop, and turns on, and I was like, all right, I'm listening. Like, I'm for sure listening to the story right now. Elena Throne, and again, thank you, these super chats are absolutely insane. Love you guys. Bought myself some of those tools, and I've been investigating my apartment. Let's go. That's very cool to hear. It is, for the record, whether you believe in the paranormal or not, ghost hunting is so much fun. I've been doing it now for 7 years, 8 years. We're not young. We're not teenagers. We're not in our 20s. It's still so much fun. It is an experience, and I'm not trying to say come to this house, because like that's not what it's about. It is such an incredibly fun experience. Even if you go by yourself, even if you go with one other person, or if you go with a group of 8 people, even if you get no paranormal evidence, nothing happens. It's so much fun. So if you've never, again, you're watching the channel, I'm assuming maybe you've tried, but if you've never done it or have been hesitant to do it, go do it. You don't have to go to one of the more expensive places. You don't have to go to one of the name brand, notable, top-of-the-line places that everyone goes to. You can look up maybe your local haunted forest. I'm not saying trespass, don't do that, but like you might have just a public forest you can go to. There also are, in every state, there are some houses that are a little bit more affordable, like maybe in the $400 a night range for 6 people. But it's just such a fun experience, or just going on like a public ghost hunt night.
Yeah,
some of these locations
I feel
have
like
it.
So many cities have like walking tours and stuff like that are like...
Even the walking tours are fun. But yeah, I know like Trans-Allegheny, West Virginia, Penn, and these types of places host like public ghost hunts night, Pennhurst. It really is just so much fun. Even if you don't have like any basis of knowledge on like how tools worked, like at all, just walking around those places and just knowing maybe it's haunted, it is haunted, and it's just like it's an experience like uncomparable. I really can't, like, you know what I mean? Like there's like roller coasters, and there's amusement parks, and there's parties, and there's concerts, and there's horror movies, and there's video games, and then there's way the fuck off there, there's like the ghost hunting, paranormal investigation, urban exploring experience.
Yeah, I think you just nailed it. It's with urban exploring, but it's living history. It's the fact that it is history, but then the paranormal, which you can't explain, but whether or not what's going on, but the fact that history is real, you can't deny that.
Yeah.
But then to investigate, like, I don't know, it's just fun.
Yeah. And even if nothing happens, like we've had so many nights where nothing's happened, and I just go, well, we're going zoomies, and I'm just like, we're just gonna go zoomie mode. Like nothing's happening, like we have nothing to lose here. Being like super serious and like really concentrated isn't working.
What was that location in like West Virginia that you kept scaring Jerry?
Oh, it just shut down. Sweet Spring Sanatorium.
Oh.
Sweet Spring Sanatorium, I believe, just shut down. And it was after, because the investigation got ended early. Mm-hmm. And then afterwards, and I was just wired. Because we ended at like 1 in the morning. We ended at 1 in the morning and shit was going super well. I guess I could have kept going solo, but I was just kind of irritated. And I was just still full of energy, and all the energy drinks were still in my body. And then we went to the house that we were staying in, which was a haunted house. And I just said, fuck it. I'm just going to scare Jerry. Because I found out that night how easily he gets scared. And the first time he like Looney Tuned and ran and fell. And then I must have done like 9, 10.
At least, yeah. To the point that like...
The sun rose.
You were hiding and it's like, Elton, I can see you. The sun's coming up.
There was one point... Oh, I don't know if I even filmed it. I think I maybe put it on my... It was just for fun. And Jerry was hiding with you guys in your room. Yep. And I scared him there by going around the room.
Yep.
And then I knew eventually he'd have to go to sleep. He has to sleep, right? But I went into his room and I unlocked his door. And he didn't know that. And then finally when he went to sleep at like 6 in the morning, I was outside his room and the door was open and I waited for him to get into bed and like do this with the blanket. And I just pushed the door open and screamed at him. And he like barrel rolled, kicked his way out of bed. It's a high bed. The bed's probably 3 feet off the floor and just slams right to the ground. And then I went, all right, good night, Jerry. And that was like 6:35, 7 in the morning, something like that. Oh, man. So, yeah, it was, it's fun. Anyways, I just wanted to say that for anyone that's ever been debating whether or not to go ghost hunt, you should absolutely go do it. Stream 420 Unity said, could Evan use his phone so you guys can see it and explain it? The B-roll thing? The phone? I'm not sure what that means.
Just the song?
The song? I'm not sure. I don't know when that came in. I don't see a time marker on it at all. And then Felicia said, hear me out. Since Buddy controls lights, do you think that Annabelle is now controlling lights to make it known that she's superior to him? I don't think so, because Buddy just got unpacked and had been like hidden away for a while. So all the light controlling that's been happening, Buddy wasn't even here for half of that. And then that doll has been in a suitcase hidden away for a while. So for that reason, I don't think so. It's a great point, but I just don't, because wasn't here for some of that. Pam asked, have you felt a message or sign from Ed or Lorraine? When I've been cleaning down here months ago at this point, every time I would kind of clean a thing and unveil something new, I would always get these weird, like, very light, positive sensations of like, hey, good job, keep going, thank you. Every once in a while I would get them. It wasn't like when I was sweeping spider webs. It would be like I would clean off a thing and I would see a new box and I'd be like, oh, and I would feel the sensation and then I would open the box and be like, oh, look what I just found. And that just kept happening every single time. And even as I've been like putting some more pieces back on the wall, and I know it sounds insane, but some of the signs, like finding the Warren Inn overnight guest vacancy, which must have been one of the first things, because it was the furthest back. Mm-hmm. So it had to have been one of the first things like we found when we were trying to save everything here from the water damage. So we were just going quickly, because that had to have been like in this room, and I probably was like, get it out of here so we don't get any more water damage. And we just got everything as quickly as we could to that room. And then to see that and go, that's so, like, it's almost as like, it makes me wonder, like, was that Ed's plan? Like, did Ed at some point want to open the Warren Inn? Mm-hmm. You know, like he died young. In my opinion, and maybe that was one of his dreams, and it never got to be fulfilled. So, like, to me, I was like, I feel like everything he painted was with purpose, or like came from some kind of inspiration. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, to me, that's a sign. Even the shirt we found, I can't say what the shirt is.
That was really cool.
But we found a shirt yesterday, like a minute. It must have been a minute, 2 minutes after a conversation we had about something, and the shirt was exactly the thing it was like, when I was like, it's a random shirt that no one knew existed in a part of the museum that no one had been to other than me and Dan 3 months ago. And was like, what are the odds of this? That keeps happening. Even the stories Tony was telling me today about Ed, I was like, that's weird. Riley B said, I've watched your channel since the beginning. I went ghost hunting at the Southern Grace Distillery, originally the prison in North Carolina. I hope to be able to be here I guess maybe to come here. Love you guys. That's cool. I haven't actually been there yet. I haven't investigated in Alabama or the Carolinas or Georgia or Florida.
You said yet.
Yet. As someone who lived in Florida, I still have not investigated in Florida. Someone said Annabelle's head moved from the first time to the last time. I would check. Will you be adding a door to the sanctuary during the winter so that nothing gets ruined? No. I think it's fine. It's covered. It's got a roof over it, and the whole floor is stone.
The pew's been outside.
Yeah, the pew's been outside for forever.
Yeah.
I think like 30 years. And I'm not worried about anything in there. The crosses are all metal or wood. They're fine. And the Dan's protection prayer is laminated, thick laminated inside of a frame, so it's waterproof. Everything was built to like last. And I'm not worried about that. It'd be cool to see that in the snow. Joey said, I believe the super chat about Evan's phone was referencing the earlier super chat about the stuff at the beginning of the live. Oh, use Evan's phone to go back to see the thing that was over my shoulder.
Oh.
Got it. Okay. I understand now. Sorry, I was very confused.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Use Evan's phone. You should set up live stream cameras all over the house and museums so people can watch 24/7. I can't do that legally because people will be staying here overnight, so this will be their private residence when they're here, and we're not allowed to have cameras in the house. Even for us, security, we can't have them, so obviously can't have them for you. And we have security cameras in the passageway in the museum and the outside of the home for security. But this is actually something that got brought up earlier, like why not do a live stream museum? I don't want to do that. I know it sounds crazy, but like my goal here is not to exploit the museum. My goal here is not, and it sounds a little counterintuitive, but I don't want to make these items that accessible. Either you to them, but more importantly, them to you. Because the more access you have to these items at that ease of just your fingertips and your computer, the more thought, the more power, the more intent, more energy people can give to these items. And that has never been done before, and I don't want to be the one to like fuck around and find out. Like, I don't know what happens if there's 5,000 people that are just like obsessively staring at Annabelle 24/7. Like, we already know what the capability is there. So and I just don't want to do that. I think allowing people to stay in the home and see the museum the way Ed and Lorraine allowed people into their home and to see the museum, sure. And I think by the future museum opening and allowing people to see the museum under guidance, sure. But having this instantaneous access to these items and these items having instantaneous access to all of you is just not the route to go at all. Even if it was like all for charity, I don't think it's worth that risk, in my opinion. Someone asked, would you consider doing an interview on me and my podcast? I'm not even kidding. I don't even have enough time to get my own TFIL videos out right now. Even this right now, this is like, it's kind of nice because I'm not thinking about work for right now. So it's kind of like it's weird that I'm working right now, but it's kind of a break. Because the second this live stream's over, I have to like go work on like 19 thumbnails and book a bunch of flights. And I go to Africa on Tuesday and still gotta get this house ready.
How many years have I known you? Almost 10?
You've known me, 12.
12?
12 years.
I don't think I've ever seen you this stressed out.
Oh, this is bad. This is actually bad. This is. I said to you earlier. I think I said to you earlier in the most quiet, defeated voice ever, and I was just like, I think I finally did it. I think I finally overloaded. I actually can't get everything done, and I was like, I've never actually admitted to it.
And what was my response?
I don't know.
Oh.
That was your response. I kind of remember I think when you did that, I kind of remember thinking, I hope he didn't hear me. I was like, I kind of hope he didn't hear me. Because his response is just, "Aw." I was just like, should I be mad at you right now? That's probably why I forgot you said that. Because I was like, there's no way that was your real response. Oh, I'm absolutely, I can't get everything done. I finally had to admit it. Like, I just can't. And then, 2 days ago, we agreed to a new project.
Yeah.
Because we have to. We can't say no to that project. It's too important. And tomorrow is too important. So, yeah. If anyone's a TFIL fan, fuck. I'm supposed to get a video out tomorrow, but I don't even think I got my trailer back from my editor yet. So I don't know if I can post tomorrow. We have so many incredible videos from TFIL in Australia, in Antarctica, Austria, Azerbaijan. Some of our best shit is filmed, and we just haven't been able to turn it out. And now it's my fault. My editor's waiting on me. Ginger's not pregnant. Stop being weird. Stop being weird. It's such a weird... Again, I'm not trying to be rude, but you're being rude. It's such a weird thing to be like, oh, Ginger's pregnant. It's like, dude, you're watching a video through a phone. Like, one, either you're calling her fat.
I was about to say, you think she's fat?
Yeah, I'm like, what do you? Oh, she got sick in the museum, one of the most haunted place in the world, and you're like, she's pregnant. No, it's not the 45 fucking demons trapped in a box in the room in the house that she's been living in for the last month with me. No, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. That's all. You know what I mean? And also, it's just, if she was pregnant, like, let us, what do you think I'm going to be like? Oh, you got me, Susie. How'd you know? Congrats, you broke the news. Like, what do you even want me to do there if she was? Be like, oh, wow, whoop, yeah, that's how we announce it. Here's our ultrasound. What? I don't know. I don't know what to do in that situation. You talk.
I would say, that just brought me to a question. I mean, the way you...
Is she pregnant?
No, but you had such a great proposal.
Yeah.
So, like, what would be, like...
Oh, God.
To announce.
Evan, don't make me think about this right now. Evan! What's my gender reveal? How am I doing it? What's the funniest way I can do it? Oh, I know. We'll open a Dybbuk box. Is it blue or pink?
That's actually pretty good.
That's what we'll do. We'll open a Dybbuk box, blue or pink. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Stream 420 Unity said, would you look at it live? Do you have your phone on you? Alright, let's see. Let's pull it up.
Okay, what was the timestamp?
They said it was earlier when I first announced the merch box. I don't know the exact time.
Okay.
The very, very first time, so probably outside by the stairs, I'm assuming?
If you announced the merch box winners when we were in the museum?
Oh, yeah, you're right, in the museum. Okay, yeah. And then so would you look at it live and give us a real reaction of it, help clear my mind with seeing spirits and different orbs and things, and Ellen Rain blessed you. Okay, cool, we'll find it. Sorry. Slightly distracted. Lydia said, I think it's so cool how Ed was the only non-ordained demonologist to be recognized by the Catholic Church. As a Catholic, I feel so safe watching these live streams. Your spiritual sanctuary you have created is so brilliant. It is absolutely fascinating about Ed being the only non-ordained demonologist. I've spent a decent amount today sitting down with Tony, just learning some incredible stories and information about Ed and Lorraine that, like, no one else, I think, besides, like, him and the very close family knew. We spent a lot of the time talking about Ed, definitely a decent amount about Lorraine, but a lot of it talking about Ed while we were just on the subject. And so much more of a fascinating, intriguing, and let's call it, like, of a human than I ever, like, thought. Because I perceive him as a demonologist. But hearing about his stories with interactions and with friends and people in need, things completely unrelated to paranormal and, like, the legacy that the world knows him as, I was like, this is so cool. So you just hear all these little things and, like, some of his first jobs and, like little side hustles and how they made money and how they got the house and all these different things, and the cars they would work on, and just, like, it is really, really cool. And the fact that non-ordained demonologist is recognized has a lot to do with his, like, work ethic and the way he went about life. So yeah, it's all kind of hand in hand, but absolutely incredible. You find it?
I don't know the exact area, but...
And the camera people and the locations that we get, or the new paranormal investigation equipment we get, or the things we try and, new paranormal gear we try and invent and hire engineers to help us, or it's all going towards the house. So that being said, those boxes are out now. I think that we're having them up until, like, October 15th, and then we'll close them out there. Anyways, here are the winners from the last box. So this is the box that was from August 24th till September 6th. It was a spooky season came early box. that everyone should have received by now. I think there's a handful still in shipping if you're international. I'll give you winner 1. Sorry, everyone, you're unintentionally watching a promo right now. That's funny. I talk around up the big tap. What? What? That's a new noise in here, right? That's how I... No wonder we don't have a ghost hunting TV show. That's how I react. What? I hear... What? Every other ghost hunting show is... What the fuck? No wonder we don't have a show. What? That's the first one for that one. Dude, this is why all those fucking debunk and roasting channels make fun of me. Jesus, I'm such an easy target. Can you imagine if we did fake that knock and that was how I also faked my reaction? We're like, hey, can we hire someone to go up in the rafters and bang on the roof? And then they do it and I'm like, what? The fact that people have that nerve when fucking I don't know how to act.
Do you think maybe someone commented a timestamp?
Yeah, anyone comment the timestamp? That'd be really helpful right now. Wait, hold on. Wait, so hold on. Monkey Man, I just saw your comment. And I also found this out today as well. Monkey Man just said, I found out the original owner of the Satanic Altar's name if you want it. I do want it because I do know the name. I know who it is. We found out today. Remember? Tony told us.
Yeah.
Tony told us. Yeah. So I actually know who the owner is of that. I can't say anything else about the situation at all. So if you know the name, I would love for you, if you don't say it here, if you can email it to me. I'm very curious, because if you figured out the owner's name, then that means you have to probably be from Connecticut and have some kind of very close tie to that situation. So if you really know the name, email me, elton@society.com. And if you're right, then I am very deeply fascinated by this, because only a handful of people in the world know the name. And now I happen to be one of them. Sad that I didn't win the merch box. I will say this. I appreciate everyone that did acquire them. It is a really cool way for us to be able to get more people to come out to the house and be able to investigate with us. And I hope we can do more things like this in the future, especially as we own the house and we do have Mondays open. So maybe there's an opportunity to do more of them. But I do appreciate it. And I hope you also enjoy all of your merch. And I feel like we make that as absolutely affordable as possible. I feel like it's a fucking sick deal. I feel like you can't even go to like a regular store right now and get something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like maybe you can go to Marshall's and do some stuff and like Ross and like, you know, but I don't think you're going into any like...
But they're not going to be dope designs.
Yeah, you're not going to like PacSun or, you know, Hot Topic or Zoomies or any of that stuff to get.
Oh yeah, Zoomies.
Yeah.
Not your Zoomies.
No, not my Zoomies. No. Not my Zoomies, but Zoomies, yeah. Not the Scooby-Doo reaction. What? What? I feel like that's like the SNL sketch, The Californians. Oh. Go down the or whatever it is. That wasn't right. All right. Anyways, okay. We said we would only do like an hour. It's already been an hour and a half. Someone said, I'm curious, since I'm not Christian and I go to the museum, how do I protect myself? I believe in spirituality stuff through like crystals and tarot. That's why I built the spiritual sanctuary. My very first time here, I am not also a very spiritual person. I'm not religious. I'm agnostic. I do not disprove nor believe. I'm kind of like right in the middle. I'm not like 100% this is fact and 100% this is incorrect. I'm here. I'm neutral. Show me. And that was how we met Dan and Wade, and which Wade was like, this is what we're going to do. And I said, sure, we're going to do that. And Dan said, this is what we're going to do. And I said, sure, we're going to do that. And now we found a way to implement all of those practices, although Wade cannot be here and Dan no longer is, to be able to kind of hold your hand, guide you, offer you the options that we know works from the people that we trust. So when you come here, and if and when the day comes where we open a public museum, not the home that we're currently in, those same implementations will be there as well. And we'll always continue looking and exploring other options. What is the most affordable spirit box for beginners? I think there's like a $40 one or maybe a $60 one on Amazon. If you type in spirit box, it's like the red and black one. I've had it for forever. I've had one break in 6 years. So definitely I would consider that reliable. But yeah, that one's like $40, $50, $60, maybe.
There, yeah.
It might be more now, to be honest, because
inflation.
Well, and popularity, and also those are probably imported. So yeah, they probably have a bunch of tariffs. So, yeah. Give some love to the TikTok viewers. You've got 75 plus new people in your fan club today. Whoa. P.S. If you need a TT mod, let me know. I'm your first super fan on it and watch every live. Also, a mod is needed, to be honest. I think we have a mod on TikTok, or maybe it's too hard to do both. Maybe that's what it is. It might just be too hard. I know we have a we have a YouTube mod, and I think they also do TikTok. Yeah, we can figure that out. Thanks. We stream to all the multiple platforms all at once, just because we can. And, yeah. All right. Final questions, and then I think we need to get some sleep and finish so much more. You're shocked. What? Sounds like Tim Allen from Home Improvement TV show. Jesus. I know I've seen the show. I don't know what that is though. Aaron Wilson, cool way to spell your name. Also just super chatted, so thank you. So I answered about Jerry. He's in all our videos. He hasn't been able to come to Connecticut yet. He'll be here at the end of October. We're filming a specific overnight channel episode on October 30th. So technically it'll be Halloween when we film here. That will be for the overnight channel with Jerry and Ginger, and you won't be here. But yeah, so we're doing that. Are you going to bid in the Conjuring house? We're very interested. Mods are badly needed on TikTok. All right, well, I'll work on that. Yeah, I don't know. TikTok's TikTok. TikTok's where all the lies spread from and all the crazy hatred. Okay. Just making sure. Sweet. You guys, I went viral in a Matt Rife crowd work vid wearing my Haunted Homies mystery box shirt. Had to represent to see he noticed. He didn't even know. He hugged me for my B-Day. Oh, that's funny. I feel like that's Matt to not even like recognize like the shirt. He's just laser focused on like the jokes. What is the email? It's my email, elton@sendasociety.com. Please only email me. Please do me a favor. Please only email me if it's about that very certain thing. Please don't just. I literally go through all my emails, and sometimes I get like 1,000 emails, and it's just like, do you like turtles? And I'm just like, delete. Because what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? You know?
I like turtles.
I like turtles. Will hoodies be back in mystery boxes probably November, December. But for these, just doing shirts, it's easier. It makes it more affordable. As soon as we start adding in hoodies, like literally the cost to make this hoodie is damn near close to the actual cost of the entire mystery box right now. Because inflation and cost of goods and custom design and embroidery and all that blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. By the way, thank you to everyone who's already grabbed a merch box so far. It's been nuts. That's not right. No, that's not right. Something's wrong there. Oh, okay. I was like, that's just not. I was like, that didn't make sense. That was the last 30 days. I was like, there's just no way that makes sense. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you to everyone who's already grabbed the merch box. They'll be available till October 15th because I'll be in Africa, and then I'll come back home October 17th, and then I'll be able to look at all of them, do the random number generator, check the postcards, and be able to pick winners. But again, if you want to be some of the first people to ever investigate this house and know that there are literally no other open nights to investigate here until maybe at the end of May 2026, there might be some more, maybe. I don't even know. You can head over to sendasociety.com, grab a Halloween mystery box. It's 3 shirts. All the designs are paranormal, enthusiast, themed. There's some people still getting their mystery boxes now. Those will tell you what those look like, but I take pride in them. I design them myself. I always send them to our friend group and kind of go, would we wear this? Would we not? How we feel about it? And once I get everyone to say yes, I go, fuck yeah, these are designs. But yeah, 2 winners, a friend each, all expenses paid trip, flown out to the nearest airport. We'll pick you up from the airport. We'll get you to the house. You'll sleep here at the house. You'll eat dinner with us. You'll eat breakfast with us. You'll investigate with us. You have all the paranormal investigation equipment. And that'll be happening on the end of October, probably October 29th will be the night that we will have you out here.
And because it's with you, they can be in the museum the whole night?
Yeah, because I'm the one here. If we want to go spend all our time in the museum or all our time in the Halloween room, there is no like time limit because I'm the one here. It's not like our staff is here and there's very specific times that we can do.
It's pretty sweet.
So we can hang out. We can go investigate for an hour and go chill for an hour, investigate an hour, chill for an hour. It doesn't have to be 4 hours, whatever. You get the point. So yeah, if you want to be a part of that, grab a merch box, get some cool shirts. They'll arrive in time for peak spooky season. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching and tuning in. Sorry we didn't ghost hunt, but that takes a lot of mental and spiritual energy that I just don't have right now.
It's been a lot going on over past 2-3 weeks just while you being here.
It's the last thing I'll say about this whole thing is it's a very interesting kind of situation from my perspective, because what I'm working on here and spending pretty much all my time on essentially only impacts the 8 people a night that are coming here, right? They're the ones that all of this work in like direct relation impacts, are those people. But I'm always looking at this from the perspective of this is Ed and Lorraine Warren's home. This is their legacy. This is important in going through everything and preserving everything, and just knowing that the way their home is and presents, especially knowing that some people will be coming here to film videos, is the best possible representation. And as we keep buying display cases and finding more exhibit spaces and more paintings, it's like, well, that just allows us to bring more exposure, more awareness, more education around Ed and Lorraine's work in their personal lives, in their community lives, and in their professional ghost hunting lives. And it has been a little frustrating from my perspective because we haven't been able to post overnight videos as frequently as I wanted. We haven't been able to basically post TFIL videos at all because those videos take even more time than overnight by far. So I am hoping that when this house is officially done, which is supposed to be Tuesday, that I'll be able to start filming again and getting our videos back out again. So for those of you that are watching and just be like, hey, you've only been doing the Warren house. It's like, because I've only been doing the Warren house. I'm so glad we filmed that big road trip when we did. When we did those 9 straight nights. Like, if not, I wouldn't even have new videos to film. But yes, after October, we have, like, again, Overnight Channel has 4 more videos coming up from Sally House, Axe Murder House, Malvern Manor, and Farrar Schoolhouse with Sam and Colby and with Matt. That's all coming out. And then we'll have probably, one more Warren House video filmed on October 30th. And then we're going back to filming normal videos on this channel again as well. So, yeah. And maybe if all goes well, we'll film a video at the Conjuring House. Never know. You never know, right? You never know. Yep. All right. I'm going to end our stream. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Yeah. Sorry, again, it wasn't a ghost hunt stream, but I hope you had fun.
They got some pretty sweet insider information.
Yeah, you got to hang out.
Yeah.
It's a cool thing. Maybe we'll look back on this in 40 years and be like, you know what?